Hi, I'm Lynette Xanders. My company is Wild Alchemy. I am a qualitative researcher and strategist, and I have spent many years working for some of the biggest and best brands in the world. Uh, Today, I want to talk to you about why analytics are not enough to find insights and propel your brand and your marketing forward. Um, Every company that I work with, large and small, uses analytics. I think because it's free, and I think because it does give you some good information, but it's not enough. Qualitative, I'm going to say, has gotten a bit of a bad reputation because it's expensive and it's time consuming, and I'm sad to say it's not always done well. But if it's done well and you can find out what makes people tick and how to move them, that is where you're going to find gold. I have another video on cheap and easy qualitative, how to find insights. So check that out if you want more. But I'll just give you kind of a snapshot of why more is better. Let me just start with demographics. It's not really analytics, but it's similar. It's like using numbers. So the quantitative. Demographics really don't mean anything anymore. Even in media buying, 25 to 54, that's a big swath of people. But you can have a 20-year-old CEO. You can have a 30-year-old who's still living at home. You can have a 40-year-old first-time mom and a 50-year-old who's going back to school for their next career. So that 25 to 54 doesn't say anything about where they are in their life stage and what they care about and where your product, service, brand comes into contact with them. So while qualitative can give you the meat of it and quant can give you kind of the landscape, quant is how many and qualitative is why. And I think it's all about the why. I had a consumer packaged goods company, example, who had reams of data, quantitative data, but they had no answers because quantitative alone breaks up the human experience. So it was a food company. So they knew about occasions. They knew about who was there at the occasion. They knew who they competed with for the purchase of the product for that occasion. But they didn't know why they chose this brand for a specific occasion or a specific group of people. And that why, talking to them, they were like, oh, well, that stuff is, for other people. This particular brand is for intimate occasions. This is for my family. This is for, because it's nostalgic and because we have that moment where the world slows down for a second and we all just get to enjoy eating together and that moment and the slowdown and a memory that is part of our ritual as a family. And I don't think quantitative would ever have gotten them there. So go deeper. Check out my video about how to get cheap insights that tell you about the why, and kind of think about this one quote. Of course, I can't remember who it's by, but I've hung on to it for years. A single moment of human emotion is enough to create a masterpiece. So I hope this helps you believe that true understanding goes beyond the numbers. It's a great place to start, but it's not enough. And if you want to find out more, find me at wildalchemy.com.